Kick it.
Yeah.
Clack, clack, clack.
All right. And we are here
Pop it. Drop it.
to do another podcast. Aaron, oh my God. Can you believe we did it? We're doing it, kind of.
We're doing it.
Are
It's
you-
happening.
Can you believe it?
I can't.
I can't believe it either.
I
Like,
don't even know what I can't believe.
we're here.
We're here. We did it.
So yeah, we're on another episode of the Aaron and John Show. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by.
Hello.
If you are a returning guest, thank you so much for returning. Wouldn't you say so?
You're our guests.
Yeah, our guest.
Have a bubbly. Mango. It's not very good.
So I'm John, and that's Aaron.
I'm Aaron.
You also might know Aaron from his awesome playwright that is actually going to be. I know it got delayed because of COVID, but what you told me before the podcast starts that it's going to be debuting.
Picking back up, yeah. It's actually about pandemics.
It was, and you actually wrote before the pandemic happened, right?
I did, yeah, which is a real touch of irony that the Lord bestowed upon us. Yeah, it's about a fellow who fucks an ostrich and gets gets sick.
You get sick from the ostrich.
He got the big bird flu. It's also a flightless bird flu, so they don't let him on planes.
That makes.
Why did God curse ostriches?
I don't know.
They can't. They're too big to fly, but they're big enough to ride. What a
You
nightmare.
can ride ostriches,
you
can't you?
if you want.
Jesus.
They're not gonna like it, but you can.
Like, have you ever wanted to ride an ostrich before?
I think it would be kind of neat. Like to, I don't know, like to joust somebody else who's riding like an emu or something. There are two huge birds that live in Australia and New Zealand, and it's crazy. They're dinosaurs. They're enormous monsters with talons the size of fucking, arms. Monsters of the time.
Guess what state you can ride them in?
Where?
Guess.
Missouri. Kansas.
One more. Think about it. It's the state that always has all the crazy shit.
Florida.
Yep.
Wow.
Guess what?
How do they get a? Wow.
It's one of the oldest pastimes. It's
Great.
one of Florida's oldest pastimes is to ride ostriches. Who would have fucking thought?
Wow. You have to weigh less than 150 pounds. So we're both out.
Yep.
Damn it. Guess we're going to Disney World.
Yeah. Guess so. I guess we learned something today.
We did, yeah. Florida's pretty fun, after all.
I mean, yeah, you kind of redeemed yourself with having ostrich riding.
Yeah, what else can you ride in Florida?
Shit.
My wife. That woman, huh? Am I right? You know her.
God
We know
damn
her.
it,
We
Aaron.
all
You're
know
so
her.
funny. You're so funny.
She's a real stinker. She doesn't wipe good. She smells like shit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
So, what's new with you, boy?
Boy. I don't know. Not much.
Not much?
Yeah.
Nothing's happened with you? Nothing crazy in your world? You started a new job.
I sell liquor at a Hy-Vee now.
How is that?
Pretty great.
Any
Incredibly easy.
any interesting stories in your
Not
actions?
really.
Nothing?
I guess my bar is set so high for interesting stories, and I don't know. Well, I don't want to give anybody the benefit of the doubt because usually what they're saying to me is just like, something that happened to them.
Right.
I'm not gonna think wow, how am I gonna exploit this later?
Oh, you don't like think like that?
I don't think like that, I guess. I don't like rehashing other people's things, even if it's just like a story in passing.
Right.
I'd rather come up with it on my own.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing has happened.
Nothing.
There, which
Nothing.
is awesome.
That's great. Actually, it's kind of thinking about it now, especially because it's a job.
Mm-hmm.
The more that nothing happens, the better.
For sure. Yeah.
That's how it is at my job too. It's like the more that nothing crazy happens, the better off it is. Like today, like someone quit at my job, so it's
Really?
now everyone's pissed at other people because of other people at the
Yeah.
job, and I'm like,
Everybody
oh,
else's fault.
this is great.
Nothing
Maybe that
wrong.
person was actually kind of a piece of shit employee, and they just
You think?
weren't. I kind of thought so, but
Really?
you know that it is to each calzone, right?
To each calzone. Teach calzone.
But everyone's like, I can't believe that fucking asshole, like blah blah blah, like
Mhm.
got her like all pissed off to the point that she quit, and I was like, oh, can you believe that that person quit? It's like like I can't believe she just like left us without giving us a 2-week notice. It's like I don't know, man.
A 2-week notice is a courtesy. It's not a.
It's not a demand. It's not a requirement. Yeah.
It's something that you don't need to do ever.
What's so funny is that like they would like you to give them a 2-week notice. They don't give you a 2-week notice. Like, hey, in 2 weeks, like we're gonna be firing you.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah. You know how much like shit would not get done in that 2
Yeah,
weeks?
for
Like
sure.
I would not do shit. I'm like, all right, well
if
you're
I
gonna
put my 2 weeks in, I wouldn't do anything after the 2 weeks either.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck it.
I have no merit in this. Like,
No.
there's I literally have no worry in
Nothing.
this. Nothing. Do not
Who
care.
cares?
Do not give a fuck.
Don't care whatsoever.
Do not give a fuck.
No, I sell booze, and then I stock booze and beer and stuff like that.
Nice. Do you have to wear a jacket?
I wear my own jacket in the cooler. It's
Nice.
cold.
What kind of jacket?
I don't know. It's like a hoodie. It's like the jacket I got now
Does that have a lot of
over
pockets?
there. It's got a few.
Do you put a lot of stuff in those pockets?
I like to utilize the pockets
Nice.
for sure. I like pockets. Put
And-
gum in there, chapstick, keys, phone.
Anything interesting? Oh, you see that?
Fuck.
Any interesting beers or anything?
There are some. Yeah, they have a good selection at Hy-Vee.
Which one do you work at?
The one on Berry Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Across
the one by
from St. Luke's.
the Panda Express.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Do you
the
get
one.
the Panda Express?
No, I don't.
Why?
Apparently, Hy-Vee has good Chinese food though. I
I've
haven't
heard
eaten there.
the crab rangoon. I've only had the crab rangoon.
No, I don't.
It's not real crab.
Apparently, you're not supposed to buy stuff while you're on the clock.
Why?
I don't fucking know. Stores are dumb. But I talked to one of the guys at who I work with in the liquor section. He was like, "We kind of do our own thing here," and I was like, "Oh, so you just buy stuff in the liquor section then instead? Like you bring your stuff to the liquor section and buy it there?" It's like, yeah. So I just started doing that.
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah,
But I
nice.
like walk around the whole store just carrying shit, and nobody's gonna do anything to me. Who cares?
Just say you're off.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, no, I'm not here right now. They're like, yeah, you are. You're right here.
Yeah, like
No.
I'm looking at you. Like, no, you're not.
No, I'm not here.
Not one bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of silly little rules that they expect. Like, I don't know. It's a teenager job.
Yeah. Isn't it
And-
great though? Because it's a teenager
Well,
job.
yeah, of course. But I can't work with teenagers because they have to be of a certain age to sell booze.
Right.
So they're all like pretty much like me, just like in between jobs.
Like, yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, they're just like, whatever. It's the easiest job in the world. Just
like-
do it, I guess, and then don't take it too seriously. It's just you get $11 an hour.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm making as much money as I did when we lived together, basically.
Nice.
Which isn't very good.
But something.
I don't know how I fucking survived when we were at the Ethans.
Man, sometimes I wish I could go back to like that.
I wish I could go back and stop drinking. It's more. More times.
Yeah. I want to go back to when we could drink all the time and not had any worries.
There were worries. Aaron, how are you going to pay rent? I don't think I worried about that as much, I guess.
No, because like that was such a cheap place to live.
Yeah.
That really was. It was like the whole thing.
$330 a piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And
3
then,
bedroom,
like-
$1,000, pretty good.
It's chill.
Fuck.
Dude, it
Why
was
did we
pretty.
ever move out? Fuck. Because they were gonna bump it up another 300.
Were they really? Is
Yeah,
that what it
to,
was?
like, from like 1,000 to 1,250 or something.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's like,
It's
but
ridiculous.
we're staying here again. It's like you're gonna get a guaranteed
Yeah.
another 1,000 again.
Yeah.
Like if anything, you should like knock it down another $50 or something.
Oh shit. I don't know. It's weird.
Like it's not like your washer and dryer work that well.
I know.
Your dryer didn't work for shit.
It's-
That was the only
Kept
bad thing
breaking.
about. Yeah, that was the only bad thing about that whole place was the fact that
Oh boy. Yeah, I like that place. That was cool. I like living on Berry Road. Now there's a Chipotle there. There's a fucking
is it really
Starbucks
Chipotle?
there.
Oh, across the street.
There's a Target that was already there that we never went to because it's not the good Target. There's a Power Play.
Power Play?
I guess. There's a Quick Trip that's still the same. They haven't upgraded it.
Yeah.
Probably because they can't, like, annex the graves and the cemetery behind it.
Yeah, there's a random graveyard behind it.
Yeah,
there's a random graveyard behind a Quick Trip.
Yeah.
It's the
next to an apartment complex. Like a huge apartment complex.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Like a massive one.
The police are gone. They moved.
Yeah,
the yellow Bumblebee building.
Oh, yeah. Gone.
Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here. You're out of here.
Out.
So, Aaron, you want to do a hard open?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a hard open. So this is the video with the week.
Boner open.
So let's sit here and enjoy it.
For this moment for months, and it's finally here. I am finally gonna get a heritage unit on camera. Yeah! This will be 1989 Rio Grande. Woohoo! We're gonna take a look at that. Woo! Yeah! Oh, yes! Oh, she's a beauty! She is a beautiful thing!
That's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, this is the Aaron Show. With your hosts, Aaron and John.
I'll give him that. Trains are impressive things. Too often we take for granted the
simple
interesting,
things.
cool things. They're not simple. They're incredibly complex.
What, a train?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a friend
Planes,
that drives
airplanes.
one. We have a friend that drives one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cars are pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, that's true.
But
you got really excited in that video, Aaron. Why were you so excited?
trains are cool.
Okay.
I'm not like a train guy. My girlfriend loves trains, and my nephew probably loves trains. But trains are interesting. My grandparents lived by a train track, and like sometimes we'd have to wait for the train to pass, and it's very calming, even though it's like this enormous, monstrous death machine.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like chugging along.
And sometimes you're not carrying anything.
Sometimes we're not carrying anything.
Yeah.
Except the conductor and some coal.
Yep, that's it. Choo
That's
choo.
it. Chugga.
Wasn't that how it used to run by coal? You had to throw coal into the
Some of
engine.
them still are
Is that crazy?
coal-powered engines.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, they should be electric.
You think that,
Who would think that?
but like the thing that like that's like they're like coal. You think we could make this big thing run off coal?
Yeah, the train business really stymied in America after cars and planes became things.
Right.
People,
Remember the old?
yeah. Oh, I don't know, what are those called? They're not rickshaws. I don't remember what those are called, but I went on a train a couple years ago, to a comedy festival in Trinidad, Colorado.
Wow.
And they paid for it.
Okay.
It was the gimmick was it was like because it's like a train town, like this old train went the track connected like L.A. to Trinidad to Kansas City to Chicago and some other places. So
Okay.
like they had comedians come from all those cities,
Yeah.
plus Denver, and I was the only Kansas City comic, which was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah.
But the train sucked.
Really?
It fucking stunk, dude. It was terrible. I hated it. So, like, the Chicago people and the LA people, since their rides were like 20 hours long, they got a suite. Like, they got the cart. It's not a suite because it wasn't very nice, but they got a cart with like a bunk bed or just one bed in it. I got coach. My ride was like 12 hours long. Come on, 12 hours, 20 hours? Give me a fucking bed. So, yeah, when I got in, it was like a midnight ride from Union Station downtown.
Dude, that sounds like an awful thing.
But the cool thing is that I didn't even think about trains, is that you could just bring on whatever the fuck you want. You drink as much as you want, do as many drugs as you want, fucking blow it up if you want. Nobody will even care. They won't even notice. It's amazing.
No, it's a train.
It's a fucking train. But my background in aviation spooked me out a little bit. I didn't want to bring anything cool. Also, I don't think I was drinking back then. I may have been, but yeah, I sat next to a person who smelled like dead teeth. Wasn't very happy about that one. Then I walked around the train a lot. The town was pretty cool. Got in there, and then a lot of comics from like Chicago and LA decided to fly back instead. Like they paid money to not be on the plane or the train, the free train anymore. Because it just sucked, dude. And also, for some fucking reason, that train.
It was Amtrak?
It was Amtrak. It was an Amtrak Southwest Chief line.
Okay.
That's what the thing was called, the railway. But for some fucking reason, like a year before we took the ride, they took their Wi-Fi off the thing.
What the hell?
Because like old people take trains just to kind of see the shit, like they had a viewing train, like a cart that you could just look out a big window. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But also like you're kind of just seeing Kansas for a long time, which is kind of shitty. Then you get into Colorado, it's way nicer and there's mountains and stuff. But still, like give me a Wi-Fi. There's no signal out there at all.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway, went back.
How did you watch your porn? How are you watching your porn? You had to download a bunch, didn't you?
I was giving people on the train money to fuck in front of me.
Makes sense.
That was porn back in the day, before Wi-Fi, before the internet. But on the way back, my buddy Zach, who was one of the only people left from Chicago who didn't buy a plane ticket, he let me sleep on his other bunk bed.
Oh, that was nice
for
of
a little
him.
bit. And then I went to get my seat, and there was this kid who was just writhing in pain at like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I think he was going to Chicago too, and he was like fucking dying, dude. He was like, oh my, like praying to God. I don't know, like 20 or something. He had like fucking, it sounded like appendicitis or something. He was fucking writhing. He was having a bad time. So then an ambulance picked them up in Topeka. I wonder if that kid even fucking made it, man. That sucked. He was like, woke up the whole cart and fucking just like, fuck. It hurts. Like all this terrible shit. It was really sad, but I was like, dude, it's 5 in the fucking morning. Could you die like in 12 hours or something?
Please.
Fuck. But yeah, I bet he was going to Chicago or something and just fucking. Trains are cool if you're 1, with somebody. 2, it has Wi-Fi. 3, alone. With that other person, it's just you two on the whole fucking thing.
Right.
The breakfast was good.
What'd you have?
I can't remember. A breakfast burrito. I got a breakfast burrito. And when I got in, they had closed the bar, so I couldn't go to the bar. But they have a bar. They got like a whole cart for food and shit.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
They had one job.
I know. But I guess other trains have more amenities. That's just like an old person train to go see the mountains.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well,
so, it was all right for a free trip.
Well, hopefully the next time.
Trains are cool.
So
I'm going to talk about trains for another half hour.
So Aaron,
Yeah,
I have some like I because the whole shenanigans that happened last night with us trying to film and everything that I felt like today I needed to make sure that, like, you know, we had like subject and a lot of stuff that we could talk about. So
you gotta feel vindicated.
Yeah, I need to feel vindicated. So I thought we could do some articles, some news articles.
Great.
So this will be the first one.
All right.
If you just want to read the title.
First preserved dinosaur butthole is perfect and unique, paleontologist says. Good for that dinosaur butthole. I saw the pictures for this, but I didn't read the article of it, and I just saw that. I was like, what is going on there? Why are those brooms smelling each other's butts? Yeah, so science is beautiful. What would you do if you found like a dinosaur?
A dinosaur?
In pretty good in shape, in like pretty good shape.
I'd be like, oh my god, and then I would definitely who would you even call? Like,
yeah, where's our local paleontologist?
Like, do you just go to a museum? Do you be like, so my name's John, and
get that out of the way.
I live, you know, up over here in Kansas City, and I found this dinosaur skeleton. And I don't know, should I contact you, or do you have a number or a card I can have that you can?
Are you a dinosaur guy? You
like,
know a dinosaur?
What would you like? How?
I don't know.
How do you
I
figure
don't
that
even
out?
think it would work to just Google local paleontologists. How do you know where they are? Do they have an office?
They all live they have one giant building.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it has to be something like some central location, which makes zero sense.
Yeah.
But why not? I don't know. That'd be crazy to find like the perfect. What? It'd be so funny to find that and say like, "Good Lord, this whole thing looks like shit." But look at this butthole. Oh my God! Holy shit!
What does it say? The first butthole ever?
The first dinosaur butthole ever discovered is ever discovered is shedding light where the sun don't shine. The discovery reveals how dinosaurs use this multi-purpose opening, scientifically known as cloacal vent.
Pooping, peeing, breeding,
pooping,
and
peeing,
laying
brooding.
eggs.
And laying for the whole shebang.
Wow.
That's a multi-use tool. That's a real Swiss Army knife of a butthole.
That is.
If I've ever seen one.
Huh.
Hell of an ass on that dinosaur. Wait, you're telling me that thing shits and pisses and fucks and lays eggs?
Well,
That's crazy. That's the first like well-preserved dinosaur butthole ever found. I guess it makes sense. It was millions of years ago, just forever ago. What do you got? Did they recreate the butthole pooping?
no, I don't think so.
Oh, damn it.
No, I was going to go to the next one. So,
Science has never done enough for me to satiate my needs.
all right, so I guess we'll go to the next one.
Old butts pooping. You better allow the mads, bud. Fuck.
Don't you just hate this shit?
Every time I do it, I never fucking turn it off. But something I noticed about HBO Max is that ad blocker thinks it's an ad every time, so it pops up the little line
Mm-hmm.
by the whatever the fuck, and I have to turn off ad blocker for HBO Max. Nicolas Cage, my namesake. My Nicholas is spelled without an H because my mom was on a lot of drugs when she gave birth to us. Legal drugs. Nicolas Cage blew $150 million on a dinosaur skull, pygmy heads, and 2 European castles. Just wait till he hears about this dinosaur asshole. How much money he's going to give that fucker? That doesn't seem like he blew it on 2
feel like-
castles.
Yeah, I feel like he gained 2
I
castles.
feel like he bought some stuff.
Well, okay, now, Aaron,
Yeah.
question. If you did have money, if you had fuck you castle money,
Yeah.
like be able to buy a castle, question A, would you live in it like permanent? Like would it be your main house and then 2, would you buy 2 castles? If you had 1 castle, would you need to buy another one?
Depends on where they are.
Okay. Or would
If
you
it's a
want your
winter
castle?
castle and a summer castle,
Oh.
then sure. If it's in like,
Why would you want a winter castle?
because they're warm,
Oh.
aren't they?
I don't know.
Castles are warm.
You're white.
They're
Your
good in
people are the ones that had
siege.
castles. I never had
True.
castles.
I don't know.
Your castle knowledge should be more than mine.
Well, they're good in a siege.
Okay.
I'd get one with a moat around it for practical reasons, just so I could.
Would you actually swim in the moat? Would you swim in it?
If I could fashion the moat into a swimming pool, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Would you rather have it be able to like you could swim in it, like use a canoe, or would you want to have like fish and other living?
Fish would be
creatures?
cool. What would be cool is if you could close off one end of it and like a half circle of it, right? For fish, and then one's a swimming pool.
Oh, okay.
Like
And then like the rest of it is like in
this.
this glass thing. So then
Yeah.
like your living room, it's like that. You can see like the fishes. And
Yeah.
would you just only want fish, or would you want to get other things?
Like what?
I don't know, like sharks and. I'd be so scared to have any of that kind of stuff.
It'd be weird to have an aquarium outside.
But yeah, it is kind of outside.
I would want a big, like, cool aquarium though.
Okay.
I don't know what I'd want in it. Probably those little
Piranhas.
sharks. Piranha, no, because they're freshwater.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're from the Amazon.
Okay.
The
Oh,
river.
yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, from what I understand.
From what you get.
Yeah, if I was Nicolas Cage, $150 million seems like a lot, though, for a movie star. You only hear, like, them making so much money a year. And Nicolas Cage isn't exactly, like, fucking rolling in, like, the big blockbuster bucks. Big blockbuster bucks. But he's also got that Coppola money. So I think he's fine. I would buy 2. I'd buy 3 fucking castles.
So,
What's this say? Make it tiny.
hold on. Let me. Yeah. Hold on.
It's a weird website.
There we go.
5 questions for the 1 in 30 people who shit in the shower. Yeah, I've got more than 5 questions for those people.
What would be your question?
Why?
Okay.
Who are you?
Okay.
Where do you live?
Yeah.
How do you want to be murdered?
Okay. And
why don't you just shit before you take a shower?
so I'm guessing you've never taken a shit in the shower.
No.
Okay. Do you pee in the shower?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Peeing in the shower is great.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand why you would never not pee in the shower. Like, this is a big debate I have with people. There's a lot of people that think that it's gross to pee in the shower, which I don't understand.
A lot of people don't even clean their butts.
That's true too.
At all.
Like
very well. A lot of people think it's gay. Like dudes think it's gay to touch their buttholes with paper, which is insane. Or like a moist wipe.
Like, why would you? How? Like,
I don't know.
how scared are you? How scared are you to like have any sort of interaction that
with
might
your
not
own
be?
body?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's insane.
It's disgusting.
It's
I
gross.
can't. It's wild that they don't constantly smell like shit.
That is.
You know, those people have wives,
Yeah.
and girlfriends. And
Do you know people that are like that?
boyfriends. No, but I've seen like videos of people not wiping, but I know I've read some people that like they'll shit before they take a shower,
Yeah.
but not wipe and then just clean it off in the shower. That seems pretty fucked up too.
That seems really gross as
I
well.
don't like that at all.
Do you stand up and wipe, or do you sit
No.
down? Okay.
Stand up and wipe. I don't know who does that.
I know people.
Why?
I don't know.
How badly do they need to get somewhere that they're like, all right, fuck.
They stand up and wipe. Yeah.
It's like the New York why they eat pizza standing up. It's like, I gotta get to work or whatever. Shit standing up. Like, you're insane.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
No, they shit normally and then they just stand up to
Why?
wipe.
I hate it.
I hate it too. It angers me too. It really does anger me.
Yeah, I've got five fucking fists for people who shit in the shower. I'm gonna punch you. Grow up. Quit shoving shit down your shower. Your shower's gonna smell like shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
So let me see.
No, I've never shit. My brother did once poop in the bathtub when he was like 12.
Wow. Well, that doesn't shock me at all. Your twin brother, by the way.
Yeah. And then I think he just like left it in there. My mom was like, "What the fuck? What are you doing, Gavin?" And he was like, "Sorry, it's an accident." He's like, "Well, fucking clean it up." He didn't. Well, what do we got here? Oh, good.
Did you hear about this?
No. Former security manager arrested for the Seattle Seahawks allegedly had child porn.
But look how much porn.
25,000 child porn. Jesus Christ. Woof.
It's a lot of pictures. How do you? I don't have 25,000 pictures of anything, and I'm a photographer.
I don't either. And I'm a photographer.
Yeah, I take a bunch of pictures. I don't know. I do, and
I can't imagine, like, I don't know, man. Fucking God. Who's still jerking off to pictures? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not saying make videos of child porn. All right. I've gone too far. I don't like this. Quit looking at child porn. Every time they make a bust of like this child porn ring or some, whatever they find, it's always like 4 terabytes of child pornography. It's like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it's
Good
a
Lord.
good God amount of it.
I can't remember who it was, but it's fuck. It wasn't
The guy we went to high school with?
No, it wasn't that long ago. It was like somebody that was kind of well known, I think.
The guy from, was it the guy from, what band was it? It wasn't Trapped.
Brand new.
No, yeah, Brand New.
He groomed. I don't
Yeah.
think he was a child. He didn't. He was a predator
Mm-hmm.
in a whatever. But no, the guy from fuck.
It was a band. It was
Yeah.
something
No,
rooftops.
the Lost Prophets.
Lost Prophets. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he like
Lost.
fucked a 2-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
like a baby, or he had videos of somebody fucking a baby. I don't know, man. It was crazy. Or no, he was propositioning a fan of his to fuck her baby.
Wow.
And she was like, "Yeah, okay, we'll get a baby."
Oh,
What?
that's
You
gross.
like this band that much?
And then the there was some music producer. Oh, can't remember now.
There was a guy in Britain who was like a big famous TV presenter and host and shit.
Oh yeah,
Everybody
and
loved
they had
him.
a bust of him. They had statues
After
of
he
him.
died.
And then
yeah.
after he died,
After
they
he
found
died,
out
everybody
he.
came out and was like, "Hey, this guy Seville, something Seville."
Yeah.
He like fucking touched everybody. He had like charities for children's hospitals and shit and everything.
Jesus.
He was in.
Remember
He was
when
in the
like
circle.
the Sandusky stuff happened?
Yeah.
And how that basically killed that old.
Paterno was like turned a blind eye to child rape.
He knew, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he knew about it?
Yeah, they all knew. That's why he quit.
Oh.
He didn't do anything about it.
Oh
We're gonna
man.
keep it internal. Like, yeah, you see how well that works with the Catholic Church. Like, you're the Penn State football team. You're not the church. You don't have your own country. Fucking fire the guy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Call the cops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that gross?
That fucking ruined Paterno's reputation.
Oh yeah. Did they take his statue down and stuff?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. Do you? What? How do you? No,
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know if you see a fucking dude.
A grown man like touching a little kid.
In the-
Like
in the
yeah, you
shower?
tell.
Yeah,
Don't you
probably.
tell somebody?
Tell the cops.
Yeah.
Or the AD. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on.
You tell everyone. You tell
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Kind of like what I did with
But-
when I found out about that guy I went to high school with.
But you're Loop fucking Paterno. You're one of the most famous college coaches in the world. Just call somebody at ESPN
Mm-hmm. That's true.
or cop. I don't know. It sucks. It's disgusting.
It is. It's awful. Oh, man.
Rest in hell, Lou Paterno, you old bitch. Jerry Sandusky's still alive.
Is he?
He's in prison.
Gross. Gross.
Every time I see there's a surprising amount of things named Sandusky, like on Earth, and every time I see something like that, I'm like, oh fuck, there he is. It's like you should have just changed your name, or changed the name of the street that you named Sandusky for some reason.
So, I totally forgot to do this before the podcast.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. So, 'cause
Time
this
it?
whole- yeah. Well, no, I did.
Oh,
I did
okay.
that. Yeah. No, that's not the problem. No. So you didn't notice anything this week, did you? I already asked you that.
What?
Nothing crazy happened this week. Oh, never mind.
Oh. I don't think so. Why?
Oh no big deal.
This is cryptic.
I know.
You
Sorry,
talking
I'm like
about?
just trying to eat up time right now because I'm trying to because there's something I'm gonna do. So I wanted to do
alright.
show you a bunch of videos
Mm-hmm.
and just get your reaction to them.
Okay.
So this is
Yeah, do that. Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fuck Rock,
right.
the geode that John dug up with his own bare hands on the beaches of Tijuana, and split in half and gave the other half to his Tijuanan friend.
Girlfriend with my Tijuana girlfriend.
Why did she need it? She can't fuck it.
The reason why she needed it was because she is actually half mermaid.
Oh.
Mermanita. And
Mhm.
so, Little Mermaid. She's a little tiny mermaid.
She's a little
Ita.
baby mermaid.
Yeah, she's a little baby mermaid. Yeah. So the thing is, she needed half of it just to protect herself, just because they have some unspoken word and written rule with manatees, and so once they pass manatees and they have one of these what we call fuck rocks,
Yeah.
then it's almost
weapon.
okay, that means you're friendly and we're
okay.
good with each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just fuck it.
Yeah, we just fucked the shit out of it.
We just put our wieners in it and
Like,
and try
all
it
the
out.
time.
Yeah, that's why parts of it are a little worn down. If you know what I mean.
But on our wieners.
Makes our cock stronger. They're like armor down there.
So.
An armadillo is called an armadillo because it's got armor on it. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Because it can roll up into a ball of armor. It's not armadillo.
So it is
Armadillo.
So, Aaron, there's this lady.
Can't wait.
She wants to tell you some stuff, like something that, maybe we should start be doing for
we
as men, we
heed
should
her
be doing
warning?
for women.
Okay.
Okay?
So it is not easy for a person to know they've got cancer. That is why I encourage men to suck those titties, and I encourage women. Is it a
So, Aaron,
Yeah?
so you have a girlfriend, right?
Uh-huh.
So this had me thinking. How much? I know you guys are long distance, but when you
Yeah.
guys are together, I'm assuming you're on them.
How often am I clenched?
Yeah, you're clutched on them because you have to renourish her and make sure that
Sure.
she's safe, right?
Yeah. I need to make sure. I need to protect her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a moray. What are they? Those little
A moray eel,
those little fish. Those little fish that
sucker fish.
sucker fish that latch onto sharks and eat their dead skin. I'm a sucker fish for her titty. I love titties, man. Titties are great.
Titties are great.
Boobs are the best. Any excuse to put my mouth on my girlfriend's boobs, I'll take it. But
Nice.
what show is this? Is this from somewhere else?
This is just like some African show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
For
nothing
a second,
crazy.
I was like, fuck, is she on like Maury? Montel or something? Yeah,
Right.
guys, start sucking more titties. They're cool. I don't. In the inverse of that is that I don't really like porn with boob milk in it.
I dated a girl, and when she got really horny, like when I would suck on her titties, like a little bit of like liquid come out.
Really?
Of them. Yeah,
She was lactating?
a little bit. Didn't have a kid or anything like that. Nothing. She
Wild.
never had a baby.
Wow.
So.
I don't like most of the time they'll like in the video they'll just like squirt it to some other girl or somebody on the other side of the room. Like, you can keep that.
You don't like that?
No,
You don't like squirting?
not milk.
Okay,
Not
but like,
boob milk. Squirting's
sense.
cool.
okay, squirting's really cool.
Yeah, guys, squirting's cool. Boobs are great. Boob milk, just for babies.
So a lot of you don't know this, that Aaron was in a rock band in high school.
Yeah.
You did a lot of Slipknot covers,
Yeah.
and I found one of your guys' old videos,
Yeah,
and
we
I
were
thought,
a cover band for Slipknot called
Yeah.
Drip Cock.
yeah. So I want to show you this.
I love they got the cake. Is he banging on the fucking...
And then you text it.
Oh, yeah, that was your screen recording of me texting you, dude, fuck yeah, after you sent me the video. I'm into that shit for sure.
Yeah, you like that video,
Dude, I think it's pretty funny. I don't know. There's a bunch of those bands that are just high school kids and band. You were in a band when you were in high school, weren't you?
Yeah, everyone was.
I
Who
was
wasn't?
never in a band. I could not play an instrument. I always wanted to play drums, but that would probably not be cool with my parents. All that noise. Slipknot Cranks, though. Slipknot Cranks, Pride of Iowa. That song, Duality, pretty good when it's done by Slipknot. Not some kid smacking a cake with like a belt. You have like a nightstick with it.
It was just a wooden stick, and he was just dank, dank.
It's so funny. I mean, if you watch a live show of Slipknot, they have the clown who has a baseball bat and he hits the keg. So it's kind of like, you know,
It's
but
similar.
even that was like a discounted version of a baseball bat hitting a keg. You couldn't get a baseball bat from Walmart for like $15.
They're
Hey, I found
artists.
this stick.
They're
What?
struggling artists.
You're right. I'm not, you know, I think it's cool. When you did send it to me, though, I didn't even recognize what song it was.
You didn't?
No, because it's so all over the place. There's like 3 singers, and they're all doing different levels of screaming for some reason. They don't, I mean, he doesn't really scream a lot in the actual Slipknot song, so it was just kind of confusing. But I love it.
All right. You want to
Support
see
your
the,
local bands.
You want to see the next video?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. I just wanted to show you that little lady.
TikTok's wild.
Hopefully we don't get any like copyright on that one.
Oh, yeah. Good for her. She looks happy. At least she's not in that band.
Nothing else, nothing on that one.
TikTok, while it is good for like, I guess people like her who are less, it's not. How do I say this? Who wouldn't normally get attention for stuff that they're good at? I guess.
Right.
It's a good platform for people like that. Just like any other kind of form of entertainment, like YouTube was before it got all money, and
True.
Facebook before it got all
Money.
Justin Bieber was big on Facebook.
He was.
He was like 12.
So I have another video I want to show you. I found a video of your brother. So
Yeah.
I didn't. So I just want to know if you wanted to see. You want to see it?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking. It's insane.
What?
See that? He has. He has. Yeah. He has 2
Yeah.
cigarettes in his nose.
That's horrible. I wish that was my brother, man. Alcohol memes. Yeah, there sure is a lot of alcohol and whatever the fuck
Really?
is going on there. Jesus Christ, man. That's one thing I don't miss about drinking and getting like hammered drunk is smoking cigarettes every now, like 1 or 2 every now and then when I was drunk. Like it tastes great when I'm drunk, but then I
Mhm.
wake up my throat's like smoky, like I
Yeah.
fucking hung out in a
Like at O'Malley's all night, or not
Oh,
O'Malley's,
yeah.
but the bunkhouse.
bunkhouse for sure.
Is that place open?
Yeah, I think
still?
so.
I know. Didn't it burn down? Close down?
I think there was some. I think there was a couple of things. There was like a water main break and then maybe a fire. Yeah, I think they're good to go now. There's a pizza place next to it now too,
Really?
where Dylan Lau's parents used to have their stuff. His mom's like old, her clothing store, and then he had a bakery. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a pizza place.
Oops.
Easy.
So I have one more video to
Roll
show
that
you.
beautiful bean footage.
With Lizzie, but in the movie theater, you'll never go.
Hold on, let me go show her. Yeah.
You used to have a relationship with Lizzie, but in the movie theater, y'all never got busy.
Man, that was a hard burn that you did on that kid, man. How does that make you
High
feel?
school was wild.
I know, dude. You did some crazy shit.
I was
You,
a huge asshole. I looked way better than I do
yeah,
now.
but you'd always spit those bars. We'd always be at those parties,
bars,
and
for
we'd be like,
sure.
Aaron. We'd be like, Aaron, can you like?
Knock them down. That's what I do.
Yeah, we'd be like, Aaron, can you say like that crazy bar line again that you always do that everyone knows you for?
Mhm.
And you're like,
You used to have a relationship with Lizzie, but in the movie theater, y'all never got busy.
it was fucking insane, like how you just
Yeah,
rip
it
these
was-
lines.
It was I don't know, I was pretty popular around Weatherby Lake. For sure. It was a pretty big deal. I was, people were looking at me. Record labels
Mm-hmm.
that my dad owned. They were looking at me. They
They
were
were.
like, "Hey,
This kid,
we signed you already.
he's
Spit bars in your basement."
He did.
Studio.
You did spit bars in my basement.
And then that stupid fucking kid.
Yeah, that kid came out of nowhere.
Fucking
Like,
idiot.
yeah, remember, like, because he came out to our party and, like,
Hated
you know, we were just chilling out over at our buddy, like, Tyrone's place. And, you know, we were just hanging out, having the bonfire. His parents were out of town.
Yep.
And this fucking Pee-Squeak came over and was
he
like,
fucking swam over.
Yeah.
On the other side of the lake. We're like, hey, other side of the lake guy, get the fuck out of here. And he was like, nah, man.
Nah.
I went to the movies with Lizzie, and then I spit that shit.
Yeah.
He's never fucked Lizzie.
Never got busy.
Never gonna get busy with Lizzie.
Never.
Jesus Christ. Who fucking thinks he is? Look at that smug ass face on that dumb motherfucker. He clearly never fucking kissed Lizzie in the theater.
Never once.
Never even fingered her.
So, I guess next thing is, like, I have some sports
You got
news.
sports?
Yeah.
You got sports?
Sports.
What are we talking sports?
First baseball, of course.
Okay.
I don't know did you hear about what happened with this dude?
Of course. Great. What a guy. Guess what? Before you hire a general manager as a baseball team, you do a bunch of like interviews with the people that he knows. But guess who they didn't talk to at all? Any women that he knew at all. Ever. What did he do? So
he sent like 65 dick pics.
yeah, because this woman wouldn't respond to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Ever. Especially when you're a fucking general manager making probably like $3 or $4 million a year for the Mets, for Christ's sake. This is the second year in a row the Mets have fired somebody before they were even like in one
Beltran.
game.
Yeah,
Beltran,
they did.
Yeah. Who probably shouldn't have been fired, but this guy for sure should have been fired. That's insane. You can't do that shit anymore, man. Like, not that I ever would have or have, but
you made it sound like you did all the time.
I didn't. I definitely did not. The only time I ever sent dick pics to a person who I wasn't dating was after she sent me pictures of herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know the fucking rhetoric or the protocol, so I just did it anyway. I did it, and then after I did it, I was like, oh, that sucked. I didn't like that at all. But yeah, you can't do that shit.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that shit. You shouldn't have been doing it anyway. But Jesus Christ, dude, you're the general manager of the New York Mets. You had to do that shit, that desperate shit.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. Loser.
Lahoo.
Hussar.
Zer. Right?
Right.
Would you
Mets
say
are a fucking
L7
trash fire.
weenie too?
L7 weenie.
Mm-hmm.
2.
The Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl.
Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl.
Are you excited?
Congrats. Neither of us are really Chiefs fans, right?
No, Rams fan.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's cool. Like, I like when the city gets stuff. Like, that's fun. I feel like Mahomes is going to have, like, 4 Super Bowl championships before he retires. And I think that's a pretty conservative estimate. Like, I think it'll be hard to get as many as Brady's going to, like, end up with. He's got 6 already.
Mm-hmm.
6 is a tough one. But
yeah, and he's going to his 10th Super Bowl. Isn't that insane?
Crazy. Mahomes is going to the second in 3 years. That's pretty.
Yeah,
crazy
he was one offsides offsides from going to 3 because they intercepted the ball.
Mm-hmm.
God, that I think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what if they would have gone 3 years in a fucking row? What if they were talking about right now that this is Patrick Mahomes' 3rd time in a row?
I mean,
what does this mean about his record? What does this mean about his legacy? Is he already a first ballot Hall of Fame? Yeah,
he probably would be.
I think you would if you go 3 years in a row from you being the starter to like now basically your junior year.
Yeah. I was looking at his stats. Good. His stats is like, so he had 50 in his first year, 50 touchdown passes his first year as a full-time starter. His first real year he sat behind Alex Smith, but he had 50, and then I think in his second year he missed 4 games, but he still had like 27. And then this year he had like 38. And his interception to touchdown interception ratio is like 105 to 20, I think.
Yeah, something stupid.
I mean, it's like, it's not fucking like Aaron Rodgers numbers that he's putting up now, but it's still like insane high level of competition. Brighton Star relying on its lucky toilet for win over Manchester United at Old Stafford. What a British thing to read.
That's the dude.
So he took a shit?
He has a lucky toilet.
How is it lucky? Does he flush it?
He has a bizarre Superstitions in football. His lucky toilet.
He picks a cubicle when he arrives at an away dressing room and then religiously ensures that he only uses only that one for the rest of the day. Huh. That's crazy.
So did you ever do any, when you played sports, was there any, you never did anything
No.
crazy superstitious things
Not
or any
superstitious.
unique, like some routine? No?
I always made sure I had gum in my mouth, like bubble gum.
That makes sense.
Yeah, when you do, like when you're up at bat playing baseball, you always do like the same kind of maneuvers in between pitches.
Mm-hmm.
So I would step out of the box. Would I? Okay, so I would take my left leg out of the box and then do that, and then twist it, and then do that 3 more times, and then twist it again, and then it would be like one fluid motion after putting it out to the pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
and then rest
Mm-hmm.
it on my shoulders, and then like kind of bop and get my legs moving,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would come set and then unload. I would do that every time. And if I didn't do that, I'd feel like I really fucked up
Mm-hmm.
because they like quick pitch you or something stupid like that. Or I just wasn't paying any attention. And then I would just like fuck it up. Every time I felt like I fucked it up, I would swing too, which was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I was like instinctually like, oh fuck, like it was like me protecting myself from my fuck up.
Right.
Did you ever do anything weird?
I was just like super. I had to have my wrists and my ankles taped. Those are like super crucial things. I only wore certain Under Armour gear because I felt like they had better
armor.
it was like superstitious thing.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I just felt like I played better. I never shaved the whole season.
Oh,
I never did that for
That's
football.
something for sure.
And then I would always have like a piece of tape. I had a piece of tape that had number 5 on it. It was from the first touchdown I scored as a freshman, and I would just always keep it in my shoe.
That's cool.
So that was one of the weird things I did.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything like shaving or. I think one time I had the idea because I'd seen some player tape his fingers on his left hand together for some fucking reason. I don't know why he did it, but I think I did it, and then like it felt really weird. Like, why the fuck would you do this? This is so weird. It sucks. So I didn't do that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's
Sports superstitions are kind of funny though.
So there's just one more sports thing that
Okay.
I thought would be interesting
Great.
that I think you should know about. It's kind of like it's from the same website of
The Mirror.
yeah.
Great.
And these are 8 things that you should 8 sports that you should know about.
Chess boxing and toe wrestling. I can't wait to see what the other ones are. Kayaking and a naked. What's she doing?
Underwater
Bog
hockey.
snorkeling.
Underwater hockey.
Underwater hockey, huh? That seems pretty dangerous.
Is that it?
Is it a listicle? Chess boxing sounds fucking nuts.
Toe wrestling. Whatever that is.
We should pick up bog snorkeling. We know where creeks are. They're not bogs, but they're close. That lady's bog snorkeling. What do you think? What's the weirdest sport you ever like dabbled in? Fucking
Nothing really weird. Like
badminton.
all the weird PE sports we'd always have to play.
Yeah. Pickleball.
Yeah.
There was some other weird shit. Some like variations of dodgeball that nobody ever liked. God, I wish like dodgeball was more of a thing, like as adults. You know? Instead of like softball or kickball.
Shin kicking.
That I've seen that shit. That's crazy. Fuck that.
Shin kicking. Wife carrying.
I've seen that too. They carry him down like hills and shit.
Extreme ironing. Like this guy's like
they'll do it on like the side of mountains and shit. Yeah, I've seen that. That's just
dumb
wild.
shit
dude.
is this? This is dumb.
Would you do that?
No, I
You don't
wouldn't
want
do
to
that.
iron your clothes on the
No.
mountainside?
Toe wrestling.
Toe wrestling, I feel like it would really hurt my little toes.
Oh.
My little pigs.
Sauna World Championships. That sounds like something I would be interested
Something
in.
about that. So everybody, it's like huge in like the Netherlands,
Yeah.
and, northeastern Europe. It got banned in like Norway because too many people died from it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
They would just go in there and fucking like just overheat and have a heat stroke and die.
Yeah, and die.
It's a date, but they still do it there. They're just like they just like stop doing it as a sport.
When the pandemic first happened,
Mm-hmm.
I was on Tinder, and like Tinder for like I think a couple weeks they opened up where you could like meet you could choose like a country and you could just like try to match with people from there. And I end up matching with some girl from Switzerland, and she's from like the southern part of Switzerland, but like no, it was Norway because whatever the saunas were invented. I think it was Norway. Yeah. And then she told me like she was like, yeah, like when we go to sauna here, like every place has like apartment buildings have saunas, and like we just drink beers and sit in sauna. It's like it's a party in a sauna. I'm like, that's insane. And then they jump in like cold water afterwards.
It's crazy.
Now the cold water part doesn't sound fun, but drinking beer in the sauna kind of sounds kind of fun.
Like some of the happiest people on earth too.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You've been in a lot of saunas, though.
Yeah, I love sauna.
I don't want to be in those extreme saunas, though. That's fucking insane. I would go to a regular sauna, just a normal old fat white guy sauna.
No, that guy.
YMCA or something.
So we have a few more minutes. Would you want to close out by reading some misconnections?
Of course.
Okay. All right, guys. Where would you like to start? We got older woodworker.
Well, we got to go with the Walmart one. Katie on Liberty Walmart.
Where is it?
That one.
Where? This one?
No.
Oh. K-dance?
Oh,
Oh, God.
What's this? What is a K-dance is what I'm interested in finding out. Katie on Liberty. That's good. Katie on Liberty Walmart. We are looking for friends and thought you were probably a lot like us. That is judging a book by its cover, though. End paragraph. I spotted you before Christmas at customer service. I don't know why they would end it after just that. Whatever. I spotted you before Christmas at customer service, and you had the same aesthetic my girlfriend has. You even walk the same when you were working. I think your girlfriend just has a moonlight job at Walmart. I headed to find her and tell her about you, but but I couldn't find her because you were her. I've never seen you two in the same room at the same time. But when I got to her, you happened to walk right past the end of the aisle, and they popped their head. Why do you capitalize the they and their head up in split second? Said my people. Oh, maybe that's his girlfriend's pronouns. Is that no? Since then we have gone well because he's calling her his girlfriend, but then there's like they there. I don't fucking know, man. Since then, we have gone through your line a couple times. Jesus Christ, where you and my girlfriend exchanged compliments with one another regarding hair. We are sort of social phobic and didn't want to bother you at work, but we wanted to invite you over to hang out and maybe play board games or maybe Cards Against Humanity. Bring your boyfriend and or girlfriend. Board games are better with more players. There is something about you that just screams that you would be the kind of person we would be friends with. The very nature of this is kind of creepy, but that's the very nature of misconnections.
Yeah.
And I think this is such a heartfelt, there's way more.
No, I don't. I don't want to go.
I feel like they, I don't know if they even want to fuck that lady.
No.
Or her boyfriend or whatever. Yoko Ebony. Any ebony females out there? Space ? Would love to make some new friends. No guys, please.
Must be discreet.
Friends.
Must be discreet. Reply with something local, like weather or local news.
So you got to prove that you can look up shit in Kansas City. Just fuck with this guy. Quit putting spaces before your punctuations.
Do you notice that a lot with people?
Fucking old people. You don't have to do that. And some young people, too. It's really fucking dumb. Stop it. You didn't learn that. Where's the confusion in your head where this like became an actual thing that you do, and then you don't see it. You see it nowhere else in actual printed media, but you're like, no, they're wrong. How do you not notice that? Are people so sure of themselves constantly that they're just like, no, I'm not
wrong. I'm not wrong.
I'm a literary genius. comma, space, comma, space, space, comma, space. Fuck you. God.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you
Quick
said
trip.
it. Quick trip.
QT somewhere. QT somewhere. Be specific. If you want to find this, the love of your life.
Yeah, guys, come
I
on.
saw you at QT and you looked absolutely adorable. You've really fucked up the opportunity to say, I saw you at QT and you were a real cutie. If you feel the same about me, please let me know. You're not going to do anything if you have a post
Looking
like
for
that.
friends.
Worthless. Then one.
There's
not
another
even
QT
trying.
quit trip.
Oh, fuck. All right, QT, Independence. This one's more specific. I was at QT on 24 Highway. You were approximately 45 to 50 female. I am the guy that held the door open for you. Let's talk. All right.
Oh, that's better. That's like
Do old people just like peruse old fucking
maybe
whatever?
maybe this is just like their I
Their
don't
little
know.
They're fucked in. They fuck
Clinton,
people.
Missouri misconnections.
Yeah, where's Clinton? Clinton, Missouri misconnections. Clinton, Missouri. You are a 45. Another fucking old part. You are a 45 to 60-year-old.
That's a lot.
women.
That's a big difference. It's a
Yeah.
huge gap.
What are you exactly? You are a 45 to 60-year-old women. It's just two 23-year-olds in a trench coat. In Clinton, Missouri, you looked lonely but receptive to this clean-cut professional MWM who is also seeking a connection. Hope to hear from you soon. What's an MWM?
MWM. Oh.
Male with money.
White. No, male white. No.
Mixed white man. No. Christy. Go to Christy.
This is a good one to end on.
Looking for Christy. It's been a few years since we've chatted. Is chatted a word?
Chatted.
Chatted. Sounds weird. Whatever.
Sounds
I'm going to give
improper.
you the benefit of the doubt, not Christy. Doubt you even see this. Thank you. But thought I would take a shot. We met here several years ago and saw each other for a while. Then I got cold feet. We crossed paths once since then and chatted online a bit, then stopped. Not sure what happened that time as we had even discussed meeting up again. Anyway, I know you've had a lot of changes since then, but if you're interested in chatting, hit me up. I'm still in the same situation. I also remember the ID you were using in the app we used to chat through, but don't want to be too intrusive if the timing is wrong. Hope you see this. Christy, if you're out there, this weird guy who remembers your ID wants to talk to you. Please, for the love of fucking God, talk to him. He needs this.
He's in the same situation as he was.
The exact same. Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing. Sounds like a real winner.
Yeah, he sounds. I
Maybe
wonder what
his
this
situation is good. Though.
I wonder what the situation was.
I wonder what her situation is. A lot of stuff's changed for her. She's
Yeah.
probably married and happily like has kids and shit. And he's just
He's
like,
moved
"Come on,
on.
give me
Like he
one
probably
more."
follows her on Facebook
Yeah.
and like sees that she's married and has
Oh, it's gonna be
kids.
weird if I
and-
talk to you on Facebook. Your
Yeah.
husband will see it.
Yeah.
Quit doing misconnections.
Isn't it the creepiest?
Why do
weirdest
people do
thing?
this shit?
It's the weirdest.
crazy.
It's the weirdest thing in the world.
It's insane. Nobody gets on that shit. Just you only get on there to make fun of you.
Yeah. But Aaron,
Idiots, hit me.
we made it. We've hit
Good
an
job,
hour.
John. Good job.
Good job, Aaron.
Thank you.
Pretty smooth sailing when we have a lot of subject matter to talk about, doesn't it? Works a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Also, I talked at length about trains.
That's true. You did talk about
Hours
trains.
ago. That was
You
a
did.
lot.
You did talk about trains.
Whew. That was a tough one for me. Don't take the Amtrak Southwest Chief train. It's rough. It's a stinker.
But the Rio Grande train.
Rio Grande, yeah.
the
He called it the Rio Grande. Whatever. He loves the train. He was really pumped about that. I'm happy he got to see it.
So, Aaron, do you have any plugs or anything you'd like to share?
February 3rd at the old Comedy Club of Kansas City down on State Line.
That's when that guy that we went to high school with who sent his dick pic to underage girls, that's when his court date is.
Really?
February 3rd.
Great.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll keep you up to date on this.
Yeah.
Because this is a big piece of shit.
And
And if you're watching, you're a big piece of shit, you big piece of shit. You don't send your dick pic to fucking 15 to 16-year-old people.
Stop it. You got 2
You're a-
kids and a wife.
Yeah, 2 kids. One of them that you don't like to acknowledge.
One of them that you just don't like.
Dude, I know so much. And I'm looking right at you. This is the face of a man who will take you down. Which doesn't matter. The 16-year-old girl took you down. Because she wouldn't go down on you. Anyway, continue. Fuck you,
for
dude.
everybody.
That's so fucking gross. It's just gross. So like, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be treated like a normal person. Go on.
That's why you go to prison.
Yeah, I hope it is.
January 3rd at the Comedy Club of Kansas City. I'll be doing a show there. Bring a mask.
2. One for your eyes and one for your mouth.
One for your ears. You don't want to hear this shit. It's gonna be
just cover up one ear though.
Forever. Yeah. Okay. Listen to Cool Baby Podcast. We just posted a new one today. It's a good one. Listen to Bitchin' Through Time every weekday on all the podcast stuff. That's a good one too. Watch Burst Your Bubble that John shoots, and we're gonna reshoot some next weekend because it's fucking tough. We figured out the problem, I think. One of them. We got to figure out that echo sound and shit.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's once I get rid of.
You just look
But we're gonna have this whole background behind us is gonna be way different.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be completely different.
And yeah, follow me on some stuff, whatever, at I am Aaron Naylor. Patreon. Please give me some money on Patreon. I work at a grocery store. I've made bad decisions and reward me for those.
Yes. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. You should check out the John Show and check out Burst Your Bubble. And Aaron, I need to talk to you about I'm willing to pay you money to set up all my stuff so I can be on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. And plus you like to make some money, right? Like I would pay you to do that stuff for me.
Pay me to do that. It's really easy.
I don't want to do it. Let me pay you
right.
so I feel like I did something.
Okay.
Like
Whatever.
or something. Like let me get you like a 6-pack of or let me buy a bunch of waters.
Bunch of water.
Yeah, I can buy. How about that? How about that?
Fine.
Okay, that seems like a good trade. Actually, that seems like a pretty good trade. Yeah, I'll buy you a shit ton of waters, like sparkling waters, and then you help me with that. Okay, perfect.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
awesome. Anyway, guys.
It worked.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.
All right,
Thanks.
Bye.